morning. It's Tuesday. I thought I was gonna get to go on a walk this morning, and I was taking my time to do that, and then, whoa, no. Entitled people who think that their dogs don't belong on leashes whenever there's a leash law. Irritates me. I didn't think I was gonna get to go on this walk this morning because even though the radar didn't say rain, by the time I got ready, rain. So I did an indoor walking video and then the rain let up. So I'm out getting my walk. Gotta get those steps in before work. I also this morning prepped my lunch because I forgot to last night. So I roasted off some zucchini and I have some chicken for lunch and I'm excited about that. It should be really delicious. So I don't have to resort to the cafeteria downstairs where I would probably get a cheeseburger and french fries. So yay, that's a win. I'm gonna finish my walk real fast here. I never came back yesterday. What a busy day. Oh my gosh. And in my car, I was on the phone the whole time. Just no time. You ever have days where you have no time? I did not hit my 13,300 steps yesterday. A little sad about that. I got 11,000. But I did hit my 10,500 streak, so I'm still streaking. I'm streaking, baby. I'm streaking. Yeah. So, I'm walking Loki this morning. We're gonna have severe storms later on today. So that should be fun. Not really. Yeah. I got nothing. Okay. But I'm streaking, baby. Streaking.
Hello my friends and welcome back to Adventures of Deanna. I'm Deanna and I'm on an adventure to lose over 100 pounds. I am 60 pounds down already into my adventure, but I've been on a little bit of a stall for a while and I'm ready to get past it. If you're new here, I'm not your traditional weight loss person. I'm not doing any specific calorie restriction or any diet that really, has a name. I do follow the principles that are taught in the No BS weight loss program, which are eat when you're hungry, stop whenever you're satisfied, drink lots of water, get plenty of sleep, and there's some other things in there, but we'll get into that into the video. So this is my weekly weigh-in review. How did I do on my weigh-in this week? And before I talk about, what the actual number on the scale was, I just want to talk about a few of the things that happened this week. In the win column for this week, we're going to talk about my step goal. I am part of Derek's Journeys Step Challenge. So if you don't know who Derek is, check out his channel. I'll try and link it down in the description box below. But he's hosting a step challenge where we all get divided up. There's a whole bunch of us participating, probably like 40 people. I don't even know the exact number. Lots of people participating. And our goal is, to get a lot of steps in. And then there's going to be a team that wins and all the stuff. So my step goal for the month of April is to hit 400,000 steps. My average step goal before the month of April was about 10,500 and I had to up it to 13,300 a day in order to get that goal of 400,000. So right now this is my little piece of paper tracking my goal, and here I am. I am at 180,000 steps for the month of April so far, and that is only through the 14th. It doesn't include any steps for today. So 180,000 into reaching my goal of 400,000 by the end of April. That's where I'm at on that. So I'm pretty happy with that. There were a couple of days this week that I did not meet my step goal for the daily number, and I'm going to have to make up those numbers. But for the most part, I'm doing pretty good on the steps. I'm not too far behind on hitting the number, the 400,000 number, if everything goes well for the rest of the month. We're going to have to wait and see how that goes. That was one of the things in the win column. Another thing in the win column was I prepped my food. So last week was the first week that we started going back into the office, and this week we were back in the office again. So I knew that only 2 days a week, Tuesdays and Thursdays. I knew that on Thursday that we were going to be going out to eat, but we have a convenient, very convenient cafeteria down and work in the building, and I didn't want to resort to getting food from there for breakfast, which is something that it's a habit. It's a habit that I had whenever I worked in the office, and I could feel like this urge inside of me to go and get breakfast, and I did give in to that on Tuesday, and I went and got breakfast down at the cafeteria, and I didn't want to do that on Thursday, so I made sure that I prepped my breakfast on Thursday. On Tuesday, I didn't take my breakfast, but I did take my lunch to work. So I got up early on Tuesday morning. I wanted to do it on Monday, but I wasn't able to do it on Monday, so I got up early on Tuesday and I roasted off some zucchini, and then I had some chicken, and I took that in for lunch on Tuesday. So it was kind of funny that I got, it half right for the 2 days. And we're going to just work up to getting better at meal prepping those meals to take to work. I'm way out of practice at meal prepping for lunch and for breakfast, so I'm going to get better at as time goes by. So those were the two big things that were in the win column for the week. Nutritionally, I feel like everything really went well this week as far as eating whenever I was hungry, stopping whenever I was satisfied. What didn't go well this week? Well, I'm a yes woman. I noticed that I was, not wanting to say no to things this week. And there's a reason behind it. There's a reason behind this. In 2 days, on Sunday, I am leaving to go on an adventure. I am going to Florida. My husband said, a friend texted and said, hey, does anybody want to go to Florida? I was like, yes, I want to go to Florida. And my husband's like, I can't go, I can't get off work. And I was like, oh, that's a bummer. And he's like, if you want to go, you can go. And I was like, really? I can go if I want to go? He's like, yep. And I'm like, well, I'm going then. Long story short, on Sunday, I am leaving to go to Florida. But I think with this whole trip, it's the first trip I've ever taken without my husband that didn't, I take that back. I have been on one, and that was with my mom. I've never been one with just like friends. This is the first time. And because of that, leading up to the trip, I feel like I'm just so grateful and thankful that I'm getting to go and do this, that anytime my husband wants to do anything, I'm just like, yes honey, let's do that, that sounds great, yes. Because I just don't want anything to change about being able to get to go on this trip. And I know that it sounds a little bit silly, but that's just, who I am. The food wasn't bad this week, but what was there was a few more happy hours than I like to have. So out of 7 days out of the week, there were 5 days in which there was a happy hour. So yes, that is not exactly where I like to keep things. I know that whenever I drink alcohol, that it affects my hunger signals. Number one, it's a lot harder for me to listen to my hunger signals. I don't always stop whenever I'm full, whenever I've had alcohol. Number two, alcohol is, high in calories. Number three is that it disrupts my sleep, and I don't sleep as well. So those are a few reasons why I like to keep that more at a minimal, down to, in the 2 to 3 range versus, 5 out of 7 days. So I'm a little bit disappointed at that, but I understand why. And that's one of the things that I'm really trying to work on. And it's really not a food related thing, but it is a habit that I have, that I like to be very agreeable. And I need to learn how to stick up for myself just a little bit more. A little bit more would go a long way. We are keeping it short this week. That is pretty much, you know, the good things and the bad things. So we're going to get to the weigh-in. Last week I was 213.8 and this week I was 213.2. I'm pretty much saying that that's kind of like a staying the same. Still not, you know, any massive loss going on here yet. Anyway, I've got a lot of steps I need to get in. I've got some packing I need to do. I've got a big adventure to go on. So I'll see you guys in the next video. As always, it's going to be an adventure. Bye.